friends, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be updating my debt trackers and my annual trackers and just giving you all general updates on where I'm at and where my financial goals are standing as of the end of February. So jumping in, we'll start with my financial overview page. So this is where I track just different things in my income and savings balances and retirement, things like that. So we are going to start by just filling in these categories. But before we start, I am going to pull out my January pages just so I can reference them. All right. So my February income was, we'll round up, $3,606. I don't like the way I wrote that. So what's really cool about this is that last month I got a stimulus check and I was tutoring more than I tutored in February. So the fact that I almost made the same amount of money without a stimulus check, like my income is literally just my full-time job and my side hustle incomes. So the fact that I almost made the same amount of money blows my mind because I didn't make all this money. I only made $3,021 in January technically because I got a $600 stimulus. So to fill out this one, the short-term savings balance, I'll consult my net worth spreadsheet that I filled out in my closing out my budget video, which I'll link up above. So here, as of the end of February, I have $1,150, and that is just because I transferred some things out of my sinking funds into that, which I just realized I don't have my sinking funds tracked on here. Wish I did that next time. So anyway, and then my long-term savings is $5,029, I guess, if I round up, so it went up $1-ish. And my retirement is $19,263. So that went up almost $1,000. It went up over $1,000. And my consumer debt balance is $4,329. And my student loan balance is the same. And my net worth was $23,523. So this is my first month where I actually get to compare, which is really fun. So my income went down a little bit, but again, I didn't have the stimulus this month. My short-term savings went up because I transferred things to the bank. My long-term savings, just interest at that point, but I didn't touch it, so that's great. Retirement went up by $1,000 in 1 month, which is amazing. Consumer debt went down by more than $500, so that's great. Student loan debt stayed the same, and net worth went up by over $2,000. So overall, really good. I'm really, really proud of all these numbers. So I'm excited to see where we're at by December, you know? So now for spending, I'm going to pull out my monthly closeout of all my categories and fill these out. So for these numbers, I generally spent less than I did in January, except in fun and alcohol and toiletries. Those went up, and gas. But my unbudgeted was down substantially, and my revolving sinking fund spending went up, but that is because this includes my side income sinking funds right now, which I'm going to stop doing come March. And my fixed sinking funds, I spent $150 because that was for my bachelorette party Airbnb. So let's add up all this to see how much we spent. So we spent $1,032, which was what percentage of our income? Let's divide by our income, 29%. So our percent spending went down, and none of this, only 34 of this was unbudgeted for. The rest came out of savings or out of spending that I had already budgeted for the month. So that was really, really good. I am going to put a note here. I'm going to star that and just put that I am starting to track my side hustle savings separately come March. So that will kind of explain some differences. And now on to my debt payoff. I'm so excited for these numbers. Got to get my different pen for my actuals. So to fill out this tracker, what I'll do is pull out my debt payoff closeout page. So for my Bank of America credit card, my starting balance was $1,509 and my actual ending balance was $1,019.54, and my actual monthly payment was $53 for the minimum payment plus $350 planned plus $110 unplanned. So we put $513 towards that credit card this month, which means my actual starting balance is my ending balance here, which is, let's see, full $528 less than what it could have been. So that's really exciting to see that I'm going much faster than planned. So we will see after the $404 definitely that I'm putting towards this. Plus if I get any extra money, like for my tax refund this month, we'll see what I actually put towards it in March. For my city debt, this is pretty expected. So we started with $3,104.99. We paid $47. And our ending balance was as expected. So that means our starting balance is as expected. And it's gonna be a kind of boring month for my city credit card. But hey, boring is fine. And then my student loans are also super boring because I didn't pay anything. So not expecting anything to change in March for either of these loans. So going to just stay stagnant, which is fine. And then my last debt is my iPhone, and we paid the minimum, and that is actually our ending and starting balances. So pretty boring. And we'll plan to pay the minimum again this month. And now onto the really fun part. We get to fill out my debt trackers, and I'm gonna take them out so I can color them a little bit better. So we are going to need my markers. All right, so on March 1st, our starting balance is, yes, our total credit card debt. So let's see. We have $1,019.54 and $3,057.99. So we have $4,077 of credit card debt. So let's see where we'll draw that dot. So it's March 1, and we will be a little bit above center here. Now let's draw that line. All right, so March 1, 2021, we have $4,077.53 of credit card debt left. Woo! Let's see where we're at. Y'all, we passed the halfway point. Oh my God. That's crazy. Y'all, the halfway point. That's amazing. Oh, that makes me so excited to fill out this one. We have paid off. So we started with $8,050. And we are down to $4,077.53. So we've paid off. I take it back. Happy dance. Take them back. We are not quite at 50% because $4,077.53 is how much I have left, not how much I've paid off. I've only paid off less than $4,000. Oh well. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So I've paid this much off. And we can divide that by our number of Candyland spaces. So we can, it's fine. We can fill in only 49. That is so annoying. I'm annoyed. Here we are. We're very close to 50 and we will be there next week or next month. So dang, big old merp. Now I gotta wait a whole 30 days before I can hit this milestone. Whatever, I'm over it. Moving on. So the amount we have paid is here, and we divide that by 67.08. We can fill in 59 puzzle pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 51 filled out right now. So we can fill out to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Ah, no, I don't have white out. Ignore that. Dang it. Darn it. All right, this blue pen is officially dead, but this is what our little tracker looks like now for my overall credit card debt. And now we can color up to this line for the total that I've paid off. And we will do gray for this one. And that is all we can do today for this one. So my total credit card debt trackers are done. On to my Bank of America credit card trackers. So my balance today is $1,019-ish. What did I do here? Literally what? This is so wrong. It's supposed to be like up here, right? Yeah, what the heck? That's where February was. I don't know what I was doing. Kristen, I can't. But this is about where March is, so we'll just leave it and we'll do March. And we'll do, goodbye, 1,019 and 54. Goodness. All right, that is better for that one. This card had 5,850 on it to begin with, and my new balance is 10,1954. So we've paid 4,830, which we haven't paid all of that. We've balance transferred a lot of it, but we're using it for the sake of the tracker just because it's technically not on the card anymore, so it's not really a payoff. But anyway, if that's confusing, I'm sorry, but that's like how I'm doing it. So let's see, let's divide that by 5,850. We can fill in 82. So let's see, this will be 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2. I think that's here. Okay, so we're getting there, y'all. We're so close, so close. So on this one, we'll take the amount we've paid off and divide it by 48.75. We can fill in 99 of these, and there's 120 of them. So we'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this would be 90 and then 9 of these. So we'll end here. All right, we are getting there. And now we can go up to this line. Yay! So that is it for my B of A card trackers. And now we're on to my Citi credit card. And this is a little confusing, but my first balance transfer was for $2,200 and my second balance transfer was for a little bit more than that. So this is just for paying down the first balance transfer. So once I finish these, I'll go to my last payoff tracker for my Citi card. So that's also a little confusing. My trackers are all confusing, so best of luck interpreting that. So my final balance for my Citi credit card is $3,057.99. And we're going to subtract the second balance transfer out of there, which is $2,627. So that means my balance on my first balance transfer is $430.99, which means I paid $1,769.01. So for here, the new balance is $430.99. So we'll try and find that on here. So it's March, and we're gonna be around the halfway point here. And that is kind of what that looks like because I'm just paying the minimum right now. And this is going to be for March 1, 2021. And the balance is $430.99. So not a ton of progress. These are not going to be the most fun, but here we are. So we paid $1,769.01 divided by 22 means we can fill in 80 of these. So we have 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So we can fill in 2. Again, we filled in 2 the last couple times. There we go. And now we can take that same amount and divide it by 1833. So we can fill in 96 puzzle pieces. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is for February. And now for the last one, we can fill out one more line. So that is nice because we've paid $1,769 and this is $1,760. And that is it for my Citi credit card trackers. So now I'm going to put these back in my book. And that is it for all my debt trackers because I haven't paid off anything on my student loans, but these trackers are available in my shop, in my Etsy shop, if you want to purchase them. The next thing I want to update is my vacation budget trackers. So let's see how much we have saved for California so far. The goal is $1,900 and we have a total of 314 saved here. So $314 has been saved, divided by 38 means we can fill in 8 lines, and we have 4 filled in already, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Okay, so that's it for California. Doing pretty good. For Lauren's wedding, that one will be really good. So we have saved $310 in her envelope, plus the $150 for the Airbnb that I've already paid for, plus technically the $250 for the flights. So we're looking at $710 of the $1,450. So if we divide that by $29, we can fill out 24 of these. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should probably, you know what I'll do? All right, that helps. So now let's go up to 24, which is here. We'll color it in. There we go. So we are almost halfway done saving for this, which is awesome. And that, my friends, is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe down below if you're not already. And I will see y'all in my next video. Thanks. Bye.